Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We were looking at file handling, and in this video we are going to see about the tell and the seek function and also some other functions that are available in Python for file handling. So let us start. On opening a file in a read mode, the file pointer by default points to the beginning of the file. As the pointer advances, it keeps moving towards the end of the file. Python provides us with two functions to place the file pointer at a specific position, right? So these are the tell and the seek function. So first of all, we are going to look at the tell function. Now what it does, the method returns the current position of the file pointer. So here, if I open a file with, in R mode, and then I ask that what is the position of my file with the help of the tell method, it is going to give me the current position. After reading the file, supposedly, it will be going to return the last position. So let us go to the screen of Python and see it programmatically because that will be much more feasible. So let me now just open a file with the fopen function, and here what I'm going to paste is the complete path of the file, and with the slash myfile.txt, and here let me just quickly change the slashes like this. Now the first thing that over here that we are going to visualize is nothing but seek method as fp, and over here, right. So first of all, because now I am opening the file in the read mode, if I use the print statement and call the tell method on my file object, it should return the current position of the file pointer. Now, the next thing what I want to do is, let me just call the read method directly in order to read the content of my file, and even after that let me just print the tell function again. Right, now if I run this code, what on my screen I should get is first 0, which is actually referring as the 0th index, that is the starting or the beginning position of the file pointer. It places it actually whenever we actually open up a file in read mode, the file pointer is pointing at the beginning position. And what it does, it actually counts, or you can say the character, let it say count of character, that is the total count of character plus 1. The last is the total count plus 1, right? So if I just open up the file that I have, this is the file, right? And if I count, it actually has 9 elements in it, right? So this will be the 10th one, and here the pointer was placed, so that is the 11th position where the counter is going to be placed after the execution of the read statement. So that is written over here, that is the 11th position, right? So that was something about the tell function, which tells the location of the file pointer. The next is the function, which is the seek function, and it sets the position of the file pointer at a specific position. Now here we have two different parameter. One is offset, and it is the position of the read and write pointer in the file, and whence is the optional argument, which have three values, that is 0, which is saying the current position, 1, which is specifying the static position, and 2, which is going to specify the end position, right? So let us visualize this programmatically, what seek function does. Now, in order to understand the seek function, we know that the current position of the file pointer is at the starting position, right? And here let me write the value that it can take two argument. One is the offset, that is the position, and the second one are three argument, which is 0, 1 and 2. So 0 is the current position, 2 is 1 is the starting, and 2 is the end position. So now let me just set the pointer, let us say seek to 0, right? See, here I am passing only the offset position, whence I'm not using right now. So this is the offset, current position, right? And what I'm going to do is I will be just reading the file fp.read, and then what I will be doing is I will be just printing the red content over here, right? So what I'm going to do is print, let us say text, and let me just make text equal to fp, right? So if I run this code, you can see that now the pointer is at the current position, and you can see that the complete file is now been printed over here. Now let me just change this offset to 3 and now run the code, and you can see that the file is read from the third position. So it is setting the pointer from where actually it is setting the position of the pointer in the file. Now if I make it as 7, and you can see then only last two digits are now been printed. So that is actually the working of the seek function. It is setting the the file pointer at a specific position. Now let me make use of the whence. Now whence is going to say at the current position, that is the at the position where you are, right? And if I will be now setting it to, let's say, 1, and let us see what we are going to get the answer. So see, it is leaving the first one, and it is just printing all the values right there, right? So the pointer is at 1, and after 1 every single digit is now been printed. So that is how the seek function works. Now there is one more function, let us say print, which is fp dot readable, right? Now there is another function which is readable, and it returns a boolean value. If the file is readable, then it is going to return true, otherwise it is going to return false, right? So that is one another function that I wanted to tell you. So it is returning true because now the file is actually in the read mode, right? Let me just delete all the content over here, and just copy and paste the lines and here, and in place of readable, let me write another function which is writable, right? So that is another function that is writable. It also returns the boolean value. So this is, you can see it is opening up in the read mode, therefore this should return false and this should return true. So if I run the code, you can see the first print is giving us false, and then later one is giving us true, right? So if I just change the mode as here, the values just get reversed, right? So we have these two other functions also in file handling, which actually tells whether the file object fp is readable or writable, right? So that was all in this video. I hope that you understood about this setting the file pointers and readable writable functions. And for more such videos on Python, stay tuned to my channel. Thank you.